Hi, I'm Jenny from the plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I'm down to earth.
So I've got a lot of work to do today. The first thing I need to do is to plant out the rest of my sweet peas. They're starting to look a bit yellow, and some of them are absolutely dying to go outside. And apparently we're headed for a little bit of a mini heat wave. Where's some wood I can touch wood. So yeah, hopefully we're headed for some nice weather, much higher temperatures at night where I am. So I think they'll be okay, and they really need to get in the ground. So I'm going to do that first. The next thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to repot my sunflowers. Now these are the sunflowers that I sowed for Linda from the Feel Good Garden, her Grow Along Challenge. And I've got 2 of the purple. I've got 4 of the mystery, although that one, something's eaten the top of that one. So say I've got 3 of the mystery ones and 3 of the pink and blues. Now, they're doing really well, but they're looking a wee bit spindly. And I noticed with my other sunflowers, my just kind of generic ones, I didn't know what type they were, when I potted those up and buried them quite deep, they have grown fantastically well and they've come up really strong. So I'm going to pot these deep and hopefully make them a bit stronger. My main job of today is going to be to sow my root veg into my root veg bed that I prepped earlier in the week. Now it's only a smallish bed and I've got carrots and beetroot and parsnips to fit in it. So I'm only going to be doing, a couple of rows of each really. And the problem is that I have so many seeds to choose from, mainly thanks to Ali from my Rusty Garden. Thank you, Ali. And I'm not going to be able to sow them all. So I decided I would let fate choose for me. So I brought my lucky dip bag. I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's because I don't know. I'm not experienced enough to know, oh, that's a good variety. Oh, that did well for me last year. I literally don't know. It's literally lucky dip for me. So I've got my lucky dip bag with all my carrot seeds in here. I've got absolutely millions. And I'm going to choose 4 varieties of carrots to sow. So, get ready, drum roll please. And the first variety will be... this is an alley one. Danvers, half long. So that's number 1. Number 2. Oh, one from the Kitchen Garden magazine, Autumn King 2. Number 3. It's another Ali one. This is atomic red. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait to try them. Well, I'm so glad I've got a funky one. And my last carrot variety is going to be... Ooh, this is one I bought with my Christmas gardening vouchers. Sugar Snacks, 54 F1. Well, I think I've got a really good variety there, so I'm really happy with those choices. Those are the ones I'm going with this year, and I've got more to try next year. The way I'm going to sow my carrots this year is I'm going to take a tip from my plot neighbour Mike, because he's obviously dealing with exactly the same soil conditions as I am. And he says, on this heavy clay soil that we have, lucky us, what he does is he digs a trench and waters it, fills it with compost, and sows his carrot seeds on top of that. So that's what I'm going to do today. Right, I've just had a word with my plot neighbour Mike about his carrot sowing method, and he says the first thing I need to do is to rake this soil to a fine tilth. Oh, I love that word. Tilth. I think that's about as fine a tilth as I'm going to get. I'm struggling to dig the trenches without stepping on my fine tilth. Here are the 4 carrot trenches, and now to water them and then fill them with compost. The other piece of advice that I'm going to follow this year is from Jen of plot number 13. I will link her channel because she's amazing to watch. She has really great advice and her plot is immaculate. I've never seen anything like it. It's the tidiest plot I've ever seen. It's absolutely beautiful. How does she must work so hard at keeping it looking lovely. Anyway, when she sowed her carrots, she laid planks on top of where she'd sowed them in order to keep the carrot seeds moist, stop them drying out, because carrot seeds are so tiny that they dry out really, really quickly. And as we're heading for some sunny weather, I think it would be quite a good idea to do the same. Now, I don't have any planks, but I do have a board. So I'm going to slap a board on top. And you need to keep checking underneath, obviously, because as soon as they germinate, you can whip it off. But I'm going to do that, and hopefully that will keep the carrot seeds nice and moist and help them to germinate. Now, parsnips, I've only got 2 varieties of. I've got Tender and True, and this one's from Ali, Hollow Crown. So I'm going to sow both varieties, one kind of row of each. And I've also got these from Kitchen Garden magazine. This is a mystery vegetable to me. Have you ever seen this before? Scorzonera. I don't know how to pronounce it. Long black maxima. They look completely bizarre. The outer black skin should be scraped off and the root cooked in a similar way to parsnips. So, I mean, I don't know what they taste like, but I'm going to whack them in and give them a go. They look quite interesting. And as I've only got 2 varieties of parsnip, I will stick those in alongside and we'll see what comes up. And finally, beetroot. I've got lots of different varieties of beetroot. Thank you, Ali, again. I'm only going to sow 3. So again, I have the lucky dip bag. And the first one is, oh, it's an Ali. Ruby Queen. Lovely. I look forward to them. Number 2 is going to be, let it be stripy, let it be stripy. Oh no, do you know what? These are generic ones. I'm going to cheat. I'm not going to bother with those. I want an exciting one. Let it be stripy, let it be stripy. It's a stripy one from Ali. I did Google how to pronounce that. I know that the CH is a hard K sound, so Kyogia? I don't know. But it's a stripy one, so I'm going to sow those. One more. Oh no, I did those last year. I'm cheating so bad. Oh, it's another Ali. I'm going to sow Detroit Dark Red. Oh, they look massive. Love a beetroot. So those are my 3 varieties of beetroot. Let's get those in the ground. So that's my root veg bed sown with all my root vegetables. I will be covering it with a net as soon as the carrots germinate and I can take the board off. So that's it from me for today. My plot neighbour Michael has just brought me 2 gorgeous cauliflowers. So I'm going to go home and make some cauliflower cheese. Until then, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.